Welcome. This is going to serve as part one of our library session. So I just kind of want to give you a tutorial of what the library website has to offer, as well as what the librarians themselves have to offer. And it's a lot. So the very first thing I want to direct you to is our library homepage. As you can see, it's libraries.rutgers.edu. And there's actually one source on this homepage that's going to be extremely helpful for you. And I just want to show you how to find it. If you scroll over Get Help and then scroll down to Research Guides, there's actually a research guide that librarians spend a lot of time collaborating on and making, and it's very specific to our course and the research that you'll be doing. So the easiest way to find it is just to search for 303. And you'll see it should pop up. Just make sure that you're clicking Writing for Business and the Professions Research Guide, and it should say 355 303. So just a few things here. You'll see a lot of different tabs that you can click on that will help you find more specific information or help you research in a specific way for the different P's that make up your proposal. So on this homepage, you'll just see that it helps you with getting started. So if I gave you feedback on your problem or your topic that you've chosen, and I said that it maybe needed to be narrowed in scope, or it needed to be more community oriented, maybe it was too broad or too vague, there are a lot of different resources here that help you to choose a topic. Remember, after you write your midterm, you're kind of locked into your topic. So if you're having second thoughts or you're thinking, I'm not really that passionate about the topic I chose, now would be a good time to switch because you're just at the starting point of conducting some of your research for your chosen topic. So I just want to point you out to a few things here. They have a general video that goes over the research process. I highly recommend watching that. They also give you a bunch of different databases here that will help you find general information about your topic or project. I also really like the way that this is structured because they also give you questions that you can ask yourself just to ensure that you are choosing a topic that's meaningful and appropriate for you. So going on just a little bit, they also have a small section of different links here that help you find more resources for your topic ideas. And they've sort of categorized them. You can see that for social trends, using the Pew Research Center is a great route to go. For politics, using the New York Times political coverage, and the list goes on. So the biggest thing here is to make sure that you are choosing a topic that you find interesting. This is what I was telling a lot of you when I started to give you some of that feedback on your proposal topics in our discussion thread. If you're choosing a problem that's too general, it's not going to work out for your proposal. You need to choose something that's more specific and narrowed in scope. So that's kind of a warning that the librarians also are giving you here. Going down, you'll see that you need to offer and be able to research and give credible information on the background of your problem. So please make sure that you are researching that. One of the most important things is proving that our problems exist. So a couple of other things down here, and I really love this. It just has a few questions that you can sort of ask yourself, and this can definitely help you direct your research in a meaningful and thoughtful way that will help you better develop your argument for this paper. So a few of these questions read, what terms, search terms, do you need to know to better understand this issue? So if you're working with food insecurity, you might spend some time just really understanding what is food security, what is food insecurity, what makes one food insecure, what is poverty, what is a food desert. There's a lot of terms that normally go along with the topic that are essential for you to understand in order to write about it in an authoritative way. The next is who is impacted by this issue. You shouldn't just be saying, people in West Trenton, New Jersey are impacted by this issue. That's your starting point. You also want to make sure that you have data points and statistics really defining that population of people to demonstrate a reason as to why they need help in a specific area or why they are struggling. What are the main controversies associated with the issue? It's good to mention those to cover your bases. Who are the key figures and organizations surrounding the issue, and what significant events have occurred related to the issue? So just going down, you'll see on each page there are sometimes videos, but here is a librarian. Her name is Sherry Farber, and she actually knows a ton about our course, and she's a specialist in helping students with topics that you're going to be choosing. So you can click this button, email her, and it will bring you directly to her email, and you can actually ask her specific questions. I'm a great person to ask questions to about the writing process, but if you have a question that's more research specific, she's the person to go to because she's the expert in research. Okay, so I just want to go through a few more of these tabs with you. So here's the problem tab. So I'm right at the top here. So this is just a tab that helps you figure out how to research background information and to also provide your reader with a general understanding of this issue. And the key takeaway from this tab is that stats can provide evidence that a problem exists and describe its effects. So I'm just going to play this video for you that I want you to watch, and then I'll go through what else is on this page.